Well, I chose this text, this short text, with a reflection of what is love and the capacity to love. And because I think that is very useful for our relationships. And to reflect a bit on the concept of love that has been so much misused in our times and in our society. It's like, for me, it's like the concept or the word God. Remember, Nati, that yesterday we were talking about the word God, that's why many spiritual teachers or masters, they have decided not to talk about God and to using this word. They usually use consciousness, the supreme self, the Lord, because the word God has been so much misused. And with love, I think it happens the same. Okay, so who wants to start reading? Any one of you. You take turns. It's not very long, the phrase.
The capacity to be alone
Pablo, yeah.
is the capacity to love. It may look paradoxical to you, but it's not. It is an existential truth. Only through people who are capable of being alone or capable of love, of sharing, of going into the deepest core of another person without possessing the other, without becoming dependent on the other, without reducing the other to a thing, and without becoming addicted to the other. They allow the other absolute freedom because they know that if the other leaves, they will be as happy as they are now. Their happiness cannot be taken by the other because it's not given by the other. Osho.
Yes. I think that it is very important to reflect on this, because from this misuse of the word love or of the concept of love, there arises a lot of problems arise and a lot of suffering. From this, it is not a concept, I think. That's why people suffer so much, because it is not a concept. It is a feeling they have. And maybe most of us had or have had in a stage of our life, that we think or we feel that because we love the other is our possession, or because we love the other had to be always with us and do everything with us, and that what is worse is that we feel that our happiness depends on others. And I love, there is no more happiness than to feel that you can love with freedom, and that freedom is a essential ingredient of a relationship, and that freedom has also been so misused in our time, or to talk about relationships. And well, tell me you now, what you feel about this.
I feel that is about love unconditional.
Yes, unconditional love.
Unconditional love. When we need anything at all, external, or maybe, external, we not depend to anything at all external, conditional to feel love in us, no?
This feeling has changed a lot. I was reflecting on this. In these last years, and when I discovered that this love is what we are, and is present in every human being, in every being, not only human being. That is the love of God. And all the persons that come to your life, for me, are the way God chooses to manifest for you. So that's why, and it's something, love, real love, the love of God, this unconditional love that you have mentioned, it's something that is much, much deeper than emotions, than this knowing of love that we had before, that it is only when you like to be with other because you feel something. It's much more deeper than this for me. And it's something that we are. So that's why he says, if the other leaves, you will be as happy as you are now. It is very a kind of difficult to understand this. With the mind, you can understand this. Because we are why do we suffer a lot when a beloved one goes out of our life? It may be intentionally, or because it's time to leave her or his body. Because we are very, very attached to the form, to this form of love. And many, many times, not only to the form of love it was manifested through him or through her, but to his body, to see, to see them. And I could experience this, that in fact, when they leave, they are more present than before. But to feel this, I think that you have to first to connect with another way of naming God that we talked about yesterday was the source. You have to be connected to the source that is ever present and that is unconditional, as you have said, Jose. First within you, and then you can understand others. And I was only also reflecting on others' relationships. Well, the relationship with a partner that we have. And sometimes there are relationships that last for a lifetime and others don't. And this is a key thing that we have to understand. Not all the souls are meant to be together during a lifetime. And this is kind of an agreement that we made before coming here. And I think that when we don't honor this agreement is when we get into trouble and we begin to suffer. Because some souls are meant to accompany you for a stage or are meant to meet you, to teach you or to help you with something for your evolution. And then the job is done and we have different paths. Our paths meet in a point and then, but it is something naturally. When we begin to force is, and others not, others are meant to be together during a lifetime, but it's not the only an exclusive thing. What do you think about this? Or have you experienced this in your life also or not?
Yes, when you attach with the people or maybe with his body, you don't understand, and if you lose that, maybe you had to know or understand that the connection is like you say, an agreement with the other soul. And sometimes people come to your life to show you like a angel or like a
Yes.
devil.
Yes.
So and you when you take like a devil, you can understand that it's for your evolution.
Yes.
But you had to know that this part and what part of you had to evolve with this person. And this is one of the essence of the life and our life. And I think like you, we had an agreement with other soul, not in this life, but in other life.
Yes.
After that and before that. So I agree with you. Like me, like my opinion, my development.
That's why I think, you know, that all the spiritual teachers or masters, they talk about that the most important attitude is to be open to life and to be receptive and to be more the observer than the doer. You know that it is very, very different when we begin to see life from this point of view or this perspective or this standpoint. When something happens that usually is maybe mostly with unexpected things, if we begin to stand in the position of saying, well, what is this trying to show me? What life wants to tell me with this? Because as you have said, everything happens for a reason. And we begin to go beyond this because to stand in the position of the observer is learning not to react immediately. And this is something that I could see in the Buddhist monks, the one who made the work for peace. When you see them, I had this, you know that Jose Guruji always said that when we are connected with the source or with our true self, we begin we become a kind of magnet that attract people.
Automatically.
Yes, automatically. And this was what I felt when I saw them. It was a kind of natural attraction that you begin to, I felt, I want this. And this was this peace that was, you can perceive. And it is, vieron que one of the key things of Buddhism, they see no reaction, they say, no reaction. And no reaction is this. If you are established in that peace, you don't react to circumstances. You just observe, but it's not a passive.
No reaction to the person, but reaction to the silence.
Yes. It's
reaction, impulsive reaction.
An impulsive reaction. And this is peace. And how, if is the thing that we have to understand.
Because sometimes we misunderstand that no reaction is don't feel anything at all.
Yes.
We feel and response from the heart, no?
Yes.
It's more than that.
Well, my friends. And well, this is when we understand this, that's why, well, life sends us all kind of relationships and people to show us this.
And the title, the capacity to be alone is the capacity to love, is a strong knowledge, because for usually you understand that if you love something, you have to do with her, with him. But I can understand how a normal mind I have shown my capacity to love if I don't take time or be with her. So how the capacity to be alone is the capacity to love, is more deeper, the meaning of the phrase. So
yes, it refers to the capacity to love without needing the other. That, you know, that, and yesterday we were also talking about how many phrases we have heard and heard them over and over again, but we don't grasp the true meaning of it. that one that comes to my mind now is you are already complete. The masters told us this every now and then, every time they told you are already complete. And when you understand this and you love from this place, that you don't love the other because the other have something that you need. You love, that's why he mentions the word here, to share. You are with other because it is very beautiful to share what you have with other, and the other feels the same. So this of being complete doesn't mean that you have to be alone, and Guruji has had a phrase that said, you can't help loving someone who needs nothing. You know the meaning of the word, the expression can't help something. What does it mean? Can't help?
Repeat.
This phrase.
Okay.
It's in.
Not.
It's like this.
What do you think in that?
Synonym.
You can't help loving someone who needs nothing. It works like this, as we have said at the beginning, that the people who needs nothing because they are connected with this unconditional love within themselves, and it is the same love that is present in everyone, needs nothing. So
in Spanish, apego, ¿viste? Apego,
claro,
termina con ego.
The way the
apego
expression
in inglés is attachment.
Yes, the expression can't help quiere decir no podés evitar, amar a alguien que no necesita nada. Dices, esa sería la translation. ¿Por qué? Porque, y eso es lo que, this is what gives you more freedom, because the other is with you and it is not demanding, it's not asking you nothing, just, and you feel free to share what you feel with the other, and nothing more. It's like this, and that's because this we get into trouble, because when we are with someone who is always demanding and needing and making us feel that if we are not with them, they will die or they will be unhappy, and we begin to feel guilty. Many things happen that they are totally different from love. So this attraction happens naturally when you are with someone who needs nothing. This is unconditional.
Because this people has a magnet personality, so
yes,
it's a magnet to attract you.
Yes, I remember that I was in Sahasha the first time I went there, and it was in a satsang that was spontaneously when after lunch, I remember, and we talked about this. And Guruji said, yes, this is the magnetism of love. It's like this. So that's why we begin to understand why all is effortless, because it happens naturally. We don't have to force it. When things are forced, there is no love there.
For me, the first time I listened to Mooji, I immediately understand the peace. So the way they who speak with is like a magnet personality and attract you because it's a magnet. The way that they speak, so and the peace to transmit with our voice and body language, so you understand immediately that that being is a special, so it's a guru, so it's a master.
It's a mirror.
Yes, it's a mirror. Yes.
But you had understand anything, so we don't need to explain that it's a master. So it's immediately connect.
No.
It's like this peaceful energy. So if you see his eyes like a mirror of the soul, you understand immediately.
Yes.
I feel that.
Yes.
It's like when you see a baby, it's no judgment.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then I understand, because when you do the activities with the Paramahansa group, each time Cari speak about Mooji, and sometimes I think who is Mooji? Who is Mooji? And finally I know Mooji. I understand Cari. A hair relation with Mooji.
Yes. And I feel very blessed because of having all these, because thanks you also, I connected with Paramahansa's teachings, and to integrate and to have the opportunity of, for me, something very deep also, I feel really blessed, because it is very different to know someone through the eyes or through the way of other that truly loves him. And this is the same that happened to you with Mooji happened to me with Yogananda, because I knew Yogananda, where I met Yogananda through you, that are truly devotees of him. And so it's very easy to connect with this love that he, and you know that they all talk about the same, but in a unique way. That it is the same that happens to us. You can see, because in Yogananda, you also can see very truly that his devotion for God, and he is the real manifestation of love, but in another way. It's not the same as Mooji, but is undescribable. And this is the mysterious thing and the miracle. This same thing happens with each human being. The only difference is that most of humanity are not aware of this. They don't know who they are. And it happens to us that we know, but we forget. So we have to remember and remember. But well, until this becomes the most important thing in your life. Because it is not a mandatory thing. It's that you begin to understand that everything in your life comes from this. And so that's why knowing yourself and knowing God maybe becomes the most important thing in your life, because everything else comes from this and depends on this and is this. There is no other thing. Well, my friends, so now we are going to see a bit of the transcription of this beautiful, beautiful song, and then we are going to listen to it. The song, Jose, I'm sure that you know it.
The Psalm.
Yes. It starts with the Psalm of David, and it remembers me because there is a song in the Catholic tradition that is very, very popular, and I used to sing it when I was a child, and it comes from this psalm and the lyrics of the song. We are going to see it. Well, it starts with like this. At the beginning, we will listen to the voice of Mooji that recites this, that is the psalm. So, Nat, do you want to read the first part, that is the psalm?
Yes, of course. Though I walk through the valley of the shadows of death, I will fear no evil, knowing you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness, love, and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen.
Okay. He's referring to your rod and your staff. It's referring, you know that in the Old Testament and in ancient times, there was a figure or a character that was very popular, that was the shepherd. And what is a shepherd?
I don't know.
The shepherd is the one who takes care of the sheep. El pastor.
Sí, no me sale la palabra en español.
Entonces, and the shepherds always had a staff and a rod. What is a staff? Staff is a stick. Como un bastón, tenían una vara para guiar a las ovejas. And that's, you see that, Jose, you see that Guruji
use the
staff. A staff, because this we talked about this. I don't know if all of you were present when we read some time ago. We read a short story of Mooji of the book Before I Am, that talked about a monk that appeared only with a staff, and in the palace of a king, and he was naked, and he only had a staff. And then we saw the meaning of the staff, and this because that why we see that many spiritual teachers or the ancient, the prophets, and were always with a staff, como con el bastón de mando. Because here it says, why is a staff symbolic in spirituality? Because it has a deeper meaning. It means guidance. You can read if you want. What are the main spiritual meanings of a staff?
I read.
Yes.
Main spiritual meanings of staff's guidance, of staff help traveler walks safely. Spiritual meaning, it symbolizes inner guidance. Wisdom
It
symbolizes inner guidance, wisdom that help us move through life.
Yes.
You don't walk alone, something deeper guiding you.
Guides you.
Guide.
But it's something external that is used to symbolize something internal. It's inner guidance. And what else? It's guidance, it means what else? Nat, do you want to read? Support.
Yes. Support. Staff gives physical support when the path is difficult. Spiritual meaning. It represents spiritual support, faith, trust, or inner strength. When life is hard, you learn, you lean on inner strength.
Yes. So it means guidance and support. Apoyo también. Son todas las the meanings of yes. And what else? Pablito, it's your turn.
Okay. Authority and wisdom. In the many tradition, teacher, elder, prophets, engage carry a staff. Spiritual meaning, the staff symbolizes wisdom earned through experience, not power over others. True authority comes from understanding, not control. All person, elder.
Yes, this is what because I used it before, and they asked me about the meaning of elder, and it means an old person is an elder. Okay, and what other meaning it has, Jose? Yeah, so it symbolizes authority, wisdom, guidance, support.
¿A dónde voy? Que me perdí.
And
The path.
Number 4 is the path or the journey.
The staff is used while walking a long road. Spiritual meaning, it represents the spiritual journey itself, grounds, learning, and transformation. Life is a journey, not a destination.
Yes. And it also means what? The last one. Continue.
Connection between earth and heaven. The staff teaches the ground and pointing upward. Spiritual meaning, it symbolizes the connection between the human and the divine, the physical and the spiritual. Being grounded, rotated, yet open to higher awareness.
Yes, being grounded, rooted.
Rooted.
To be rooted is, what is a root?
Raíz.
La raíz.
Yes, So to be rooted is to be enraizado, established, grounded,
In the ground.
yet open to higher awareness.
Sometimes say the land, no? They say
Landed.
landed.
But rooted is like more powerful because it means more. Okay. This is the meaning of a staff. Why the spiritual master use, or the prophets or ancient people, not only to support or because they can't walk properly. It has a deeper meaning. Okay, and when she starts the song, the lyrics of the song has this first phrase: "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." I'm sure that some of you have heard it in Spanish, but this want is not has not the meaning of we know now, que es querer. It means something totally different. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Let's read first the meaning, the ancient meaning in Old English of want, and so maybe you can guess what is the translation of because it's the verse of a song that is very common in Catholic Church. What is the meaning? This phrase can be a bit confusing because want in modern English usually means querer, but here it means something different. In this context, want means lack or need. Lack es falta, cuando algo te falta. Entonces, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. ¿Qué quiere decir? El Señor es mi pastor.
Cuando lo necesito, me hace falta.
No, porque
no.
el Señor es mi pastor. La traducción de la canción es: el Señor es mi pastor, nada me puede faltar.
Eso, ahí dice
not
want. Yo también digo el afirmativo.
El Señor es mi pastor, nada me puede faltar. Esa era la canción que yo me acuerdo bueno, in the Catholic Church. We heard it a lot. Y we go on. So this is the meaning of this song, and it's talking about the song. That what does it mean? That God is always with us, and He's always taking care of us, like a shepherd with his sheep. The Lord. So, who wants to read the lyrics? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. What else?
He makes me lie down in green pastures. He lets me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He lets me along the right path. For his name.
He leads me.
He leads me along the right path.
Yes. What is to lead?
Leading.
To guide.
To guide.
Because lead here is a verb that comes, and what is the to lead is the verb, and what is the noun that we see it a lot in everyday language? Leader. A leader. A leader, what is a leader? A person who leads, who guides. So to lead, that's why he's talking about the shepherd. It's the shepherd guides the sheep and take care of the sheep. To guide. Okay. So he leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He leads me along the right path for his name's sake. What else?
Even though I walk through the valley of the shadows of death, I will feel no evil, for you are with me. Our Lord, you are with me.
Okay.
No, está dos veces ahí o es así, no me acuerdo. I will feel no evil.
I will feel no evil. It's yes, maybe that because I just paste the transcription and maybe he repeats it in the song. And now we will see.
Okay.
Yes, it was twice. Okay. So now I invite you to listen to the song. That is really, really very beautiful. And to remember that God is our shepherd that leads us and guides us, and it's always with us.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadows of death, I will fear no evil, knowing you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely, goodness, love, and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures, he leads me beside quiet waters, he restores my soul. He leads me along the right path for his name's sake. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures, he leads me beside quiet waters, he restores my soul. He leads me along the right path for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, no evil. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, no evil. For you are with me. For Lord, you are with me. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures, he leads me beside quiet waters, he restores my soul. He leads me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no no evil, no evil. For you are with me. For Lord, you are with me. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He leads me along the right path for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, no evil. Mooji, you are with me. My Lord, you are with me.
Well, my friends, thank you. I'm laughing because you know that when the song started, I began to feel a lot of noise upstairs. And now I remember that I have new neighbors. They are moving right now. And even though if we are connected with the silence and the peace inside, it doesn't matter what happens outside. It's like this. So, well, thank you, and I hope you have enjoyed the song. I will share the link in the group. It's very sweet, the voice of this girl, and the meaning is very profound because it helps us remember that the Lord is always with us and guiding us from inside. So thank you for sharing. And well, have a wonderful weekend. And
Thank
see
you, all of you. Beautiful class.
Thank you.
Very beautiful.
Bye bye.
Cari, ¿tenés otra clase después? ¿Tenés otra clase después? ¿Vos?
No.
Can I talk to you a little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Have a nice weekend.
Bye, Pablito.
Bye.
I
Bye,
will
Nati.
end this so the record is stopped and then I enter again. We enter again and we talk
again.
a bit.
We can leave now with
We
that.
can go out.
Yes.
Yes, but
Yes.
I don't know. Yes, I can stop the recording. Yes, here.